to the Artist Access with your host, Radio Rakeem. I'm here with the phenomenal Felicia Shantell.
Hello.
Formerly known as...
Poet Goddess Feet.
Goddess Feet, yeah. She had to change the name for us. She said she wanted to bring it down a little bit.
Yeah, kind of, sort of. I had to mature a little bit. I had to mature.
You had to mature? You call that maturing?
Well, yeah.
Yeah?
Because...
You feel like the goddess was your ego? That was the ego stepping out?
For me personally, it kind of was. I mean, I'm still that person. Yeah. But I've evolved into who I truly am.
Okay.
And it took me to have to take myself away from everyone to finally focus on me.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, last year I was going through it mentally and spiritually. So I had to kind of get to myself a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Well, look, man, I'm glad you could make it on my platform.
Most
I had
definitely.
the honor of doing my last performance of last year with you at your show.
Yes.
Which was a dope show.
Man, I'm so excited about that.
Right.
We did a lot of great things for a lot of great people.
Yeah.
Working with the Santi Foundation and helping those children to have a happy holidays. Helping some families, and because one of the families was actually in the building that night.
Oh yeah, I met her.
And being able to make someone's family just a little bit more happier. It's not, because I put it like this. Christmas is not something I personally celebrate, but my mom always raised me to always want to give. And I remember when I was a kid and how my mom struggled to make sure that we always had. It wasn't the name of the holiday, but it was the spirit behind it, of what me and my little sister loved so much, and the fact that we didn't know who all put stuff underneath the Christmas tree. We didn't know that.
Right.
All we knew was that there was stuff there.
Right.
And as I got older, I started realizing it was the people in the community.
Right.
And I told myself when I was younger, I wanted to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm able to do that.
Right.
I'm able to do that every single time for when it's coming back to school time, giving back to the home, whatever it is that I could actually do to give back towards my community. That's what I'm here for.
That's what's up. Now you also ended out the year last year. You did your first play.
Yes.
With the kids.
Oh yes.
Tell me about how that.
That was a little bit draining.
Okay.
Working with 40 children.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie, half of them were Hispanic. So I don't know Spanish. I don't know Spanish to save my life. However, the play itself, it allowed the children to see something different, bring them into something that they're not familiar with. Because not only was that my first play I ever wrote by myself, because before that, I've been with a poetry group since 2012 called Poetry Productions.
Right.
So being able to step away from my team members to finally do something by myself, which is writing a play, directing a play all by myself. And my director at the Boys and Girls Club, shout out to Miss Takita, saying, I'm gonna trust you. She didn't read the play afterwards to make sure that it was appropriate. The fact that she just trusted me.
Yeah.
And trusted me with the kids, knowing that they was gonna do the absolute best. Their parents trusted me.
Right.
So being able to just say, hey, I'm finna teach these kids a little bit about who I am.
So what was the play about?
Well, it was about the spirit of the holidays.
Okay.
So I wrote the play based upon the book Miracles on 133rd Street by Sonia Mazzano. Those who don't know who she is one of the longest lasting cast members of Sesame Street, the Hispanic lady from Brooklyn. So I wrote the play based upon that. I just changed around the characters a little bit, but it still stayed the same meaning. And it was all circled around a roast. And how before all the adults was complaining and everything, but it was the kids that said we need to bring the spirit back.
Right.
And to have these kids play not just the children but also the adults too, allowed the kids to see what their parents actually do along the holidays.
Right.
But it was a chance for the kids to show the parents who were sitting in the audience, hey, mama, it's okay. Daddy, it's okay. If you don't got it, let's come together with our neighbors. Let's do something together.
Right.
So that play meant a lot, not just to the kids at the school, but to the community as well. To the point where they was given an appreciation by Megan Sylvester Turner.
Okay.
So that was pretty big. To have these kids don't even know one thing about receiving a certificate from the mayor of Houston to the point where they can go home and say, Mama, I did that.
Right.
That's all that matters to me.
That's what's up, man. You do a lot. You do a lot, man. You got a show coming up on the 11th, right?
Yes. Now that's completely different. That's completely different from the kid stuff. This for the grown people.
This for the grown
This for the
folks.
grown people.
Yeah.
This will be year 6 of me doing a night of romance.
Okay.
And this year we kind of took it away. We're doing the same thing we kind of did last year, which is with the poetry and rhythm and blues music.
Okay.
So we have some of the dopest poets actually on the erotic side of life. Love music, love poetry.
Mm-hmm.
We have Rain the Poet,
Okay.
That Fellow, Fluent One, and Mystique.
Yeah.
And then for the R&B side, we have my boy K. Drews, Chosen. He was on your show the other week.
Yeah.
We have a young man by the name of D. Jamari Rise.
Yeah.
As well as we're gonna have the one and only singing DJ Ray.
Okay.
So we're gonna be hosting it together, which is kind of new. You know, because a lot of people know for me to be hosting events with my girl Lady K.
Right.
This time we're doing something a little different.
Okay.
We're trying to have that male and female, you know, type of thing. They all know me for like being so serious and
Right.
trying to be like, ooh. Well, they trying to get me out of my comfort zone. They want me to joke a little bit, so they're gonna try to get me out of my comfort zone next Saturday. Which I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that.
Yeah. So what can it go at to buy tickets for the show on the 11th?
You can go to Eventbrite. You can go to Eventbrite. It's going to be a night of romance, poetic rhythm and blues extravaganza. Make sure you get your tickets. It's starting off at $20, but I guarantee you we're going to have some of the best food. We're going to have drink specials all night. We got beautiful sections going on. We even got bottle specials going on that night. So
Okay.
come on out. We also got a band.
Yeah.
Yes, we put together. We used my homeboy LA. He is a poet. He's been doing this thing for ages. He is a musician, and he also works with Darius Savannah. I think their band is called the Fame.
Okay.
So he kind of connected with other musicians, and they're going to be our house band for the night. So we got live music, R&B music, poetry, you name it, we got it, honey.
I might have to pull up. I might have to pull up and be a special guest.
Come on now.
I was supposed to be on the card, but I was supposed to be in the Walnuts performing.
Yeah.
But I might just be here, so I might have to be a special guest performance.
If you in town, come on through. We're gonna have you. We're gonna take you on.
Yeah. So look, man, this is Felicia Shantell, formerly known as Goddess Fee.
I don't know.
We're gonna pay some more bills right quick, and we'll be back with all of our performance for the night. Y'all stay tuned. This is Artist Access, and your access has now been granted.